bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth. Come on. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Yeah. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Most feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it, but shouted he not me. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now, don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, get to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front to back, they yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. To get with other southern rapper hooded than this. I got rich and I'm still in a hooligan clique. You be rapping by, I'm moving the bricks. Talk about, now we're doing it quick. You in the face, you gon' be suing me quick. If I catch another case, I know it truly be missed. So I'ma keep a cool head, stay out of the news headlines, and show these other rappers it's bedtime. It's clear to see that I'm ahead of my time. I caught the chromed out, hard talk, career with a shine. I got some time, they ain't I get better with time. Who got a flow and a live show better than mine? I got a packed house yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front the back, they yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Mic check, 1 2 1 2. You wanna beef with the king? What is you gon' do? When you show up on the scene, 1 2 drew on you and your friend and play a little 2 on 2. If you do half of what I do, you'll be. For another sucker to flex. Show them this ain't the squad or a sucker to test. Pimp, my too large and we way too fresh. Work well with. And quick to check a lane like a game of chess. You wanna be better, bring it back.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Denver Broncos. It's our Monday night opener for the season. Both teams are set up, and off we go. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. Making some progress here. Races past midfield. And they finally bring him down after a huge run back into their territory.
And with that, Kate, I got a smile on my face because their new season's underway on a heck of a note. That's exactly what their goal was. Don't force your offense to set the tone. Set it yourself. You want to be the one who gave them the first spark and go screaming into this regular season.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
60 bucks. Let's go. Top 60. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Go, Reed. Go. 18. Pioneer. Go.
Straight to the air they go. It's a catch for Nico Collins. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That play good for 17 and a first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
19.
From the red zone on first. Flush down out to his left. This one's taken in by Otten. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
That's one of the dangers, Kate, when you're a quarterback and you string a play out like that. Defenders are so fast flow. It puts so many guys in the neighborhood of your targets that even if you complete the pass, good chance it's not going anywhere.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Cut 19. Cut 19. Come on. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready.
Dropping back to throw. Caught near the goal line. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Nico Collins with the touchdown. Man, this offensive season has barely begun, and they are already, Brock, celebrating in that end zone. I mean, still basically a full 17 games to go, but so far, so good.
Yeah, pay off all of that offseason work. The OTAs, the mini camps, getting the preseason, training camp, all of it. And you can't do it much better than that.
Bucks get lined up, and they will kick this away. And this one will not make it to the landing zone. So the same as it going out of bounds now. This is going to come out to the 40-yard line. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Give him 24 on that play. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
They've got first down here from the 36. They give it to him again. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those types of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. And he'll fight ahead for a few. It's 3rd down. Offense in a hurry up here.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Third down run by Dobbins. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. 1st and 10 for him now, following the penalty. Running it after the penalty. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos finish off their opening drive.
That's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Jason Sanders to try the extra point. Extra point sails through good. And the Broncos tie it up as he nails his first try of the season. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Fielded at the 7. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. to the line. 1st and 10.
7 Pirates, 7 Stephanie.
They'll come out throwing. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Tried getting it to Emeka Egbuka. So it's 2nd down coming up. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. He's the one driving it.
It's made by Bucky Irving. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a gain of 22. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Completed to his running back. Still fighting forward. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers break the tie here in the 1st. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one right down the middle. And the Buccaneers take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st. Bucks get lined up, and they will kick this away. Returning from the 18-yard line. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Beginning on the ground here with Dobbins. They blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Offense up to the line fast.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 29-yard line.
Throwing here, Nix. He puts some air under it deep down the left. That's grabbed inside the 30. All the way, touchdown Denver. The Broncos trim the lead to 1. That type of play right there, Brock. Who do you credit more? You crediting him for making the catch or the quarterback for putting just the right touch on that football?
Are you asking me the quarterback or be the analyst?
The unbiased observer of football.
Sure. Well, the quarterback's going to say that's all me. That's a beautiful arc. Don't you love that touch?
Yep,
the receiver's going to say, yeah, but I'm the one who brought it down for you. The answer is it's both, and that was awesome.
That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos tie things up at 14.
Jason Sanders is set to kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Shaheed now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Come on. 70, get over.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. How about a big hitter? 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
19 tight.
Working now from the gun. He throws a bullet to the center. He's got it inside the 10. And that is a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Nico Collins with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. This one is up and good. And the Buccaneers break that tie and now lead by 7. The Bucs get lined up and they will kick this away. Return coming from the 6. And he crawls to the 15 before they stop him.
Take over first and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got first and 10. Setting him on the dive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Working quickly here.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up second.
Back to the well again.
14-yard line.
And he's going to be bottled up just a few yards into that second down run.
You make that call, just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big deal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
The Buccaneers go to the nickel, third down. To the air on third and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So that brings up fourth down. Punt meets him at the 28. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
Over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
This is our last play of the quarter.
Ready? 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
Drive begins with a run by Irving. And he'll get him a handful on that run as we've reached the end of the first. So we're down to 3 quarters remaining in our opening weekend of football. 21-14 our score. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They have it on second and short.
Tap to 60. Dragon 60. 18, Pioneer. Ready.
Throwing off the play fake. Has a man downfield. It's Collins. They get 23 on that one. And the Bucs have the first.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from this man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things. Separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
First and 10, looking to throw. And he's got it in close. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers take a 13-point lead. It is a word broadcasters hesitate to use for a lot of reasons, but 4 touchdowns in 4 drives, Brock. I think we can throw it out here. Perfection thus far.
Yeah, this game will humble you at this level. I mean, this is the best of the best playing it, and you don't normally see this kind of execution and this kind of efficiency, so I understand that word perfection. I will remind everybody, though, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
The Bucks get lined up, and they will kick this away. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Brings up second and 7 at the 29-yard line.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7. It's Cook out wide, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. First down, they'll run. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. Looking quickly here.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. That'll be caught by Torrey Franklin. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Extra man in the secondary for the Bucks on third down. The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. On third down, here's Nix. He's got his man. This is Kraft. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Going back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
40-yard line.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Brought in right side. And they're on him right away with that tackle. The stop comes at the 26-yard line. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. Rolling back, it's the handoff. And he'll get about 4 yards as that brings up second down. So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
Ready? Shanahan! Shanahan!
The toss running right. Dobbins running in the red zone. And he takes this one in for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos make it a one-score game before halftime. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. The point after splits the uprights. And the Broncos chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on.
Jason Sanders set to kick
And
off.
just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Viking 18!
Airing it out to start this drive. Trying for the deep ball. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
70 Lions! 19 sight, 19 Warriors, 17! Trap 60, trap 60!
Setting up to throw. And down he goes. The Bronco defense gets there. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
Well, the first sack of the game, Kate, as you just called, is a big one. They're going to make this guy pay if he's trying to play too much hero ball. Got to find a way to get the ball out of your hand.
Broncos going nickel here. 3rd down.
Ready! Cougar 19! 18, Rodwood!
3rd and long for him here. Connects with the open man downfield. And he will get this inside the 30.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30.
70!
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
2nd and 10, still at the 28.
Come on! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles!
Shotgun handoff to Irving. Danced away from one tackle, but unable to dance away from the rest of the defense. No gain on that play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. We'll have the first down and even more. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers grow their lead just before halftime. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. And this won't have the juice to reach the landing zone, so some great field position coming up for this offense at the 40-yard line. Nix with it on first.
If you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But it's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Nix from the gun. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. On 1st down, it's Nix. And this one is launched downfield. That's intercepted near the sideline. Mike Samuel makes the play. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
And they're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, up to the 30. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
19 tight, 19.
Back to throw now. His running back rolls it in deep right. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers get more points to end a lopsided first half. A second touchdown through the air for him, Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
1 touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separations of the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game that when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. He fields it from the 8. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Real quick. Maybe on that rap to pay the bills. And now I'm finished. Not even a little bit. Oh, Lord. Know yourself. Know your worth.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10.
Hold on, set.
Drive play straight ahead. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. We've set it down from 37.
Hold on, set. Ready. Ready. 2 to 12. 8. Motion, motion.
First down, and they go right back to him. A lot of space ahead. Along the right sideline, there's space. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Broncos cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
That's up and through for the point after. And the Broncos get it back to a 14-point game.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Sanders all set to send it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Throw right side, hauled in by Collins. And he'll get it up to the 44.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable, and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Come on, come on.
They'll work against the blitz. Get some space around midfield. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. They got 21 yards on the play. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
On the set.
All set to go now from the 35.
Here we go. Set. Viking 18. Trap 50. Trap 50. Let's go.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Throw left side, caught by Shaheed. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Good offenses. Good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
He completes it in traffic. We might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
18 Rattler.
Still sticking with the passing game. He's got it. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal at the Broncos' 3-yard line.
Ready.
Irving will not challenge for the end zone. He loses a bunch here. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Now from back at the 7. Here's 3rd and goal.
Tap 2. 60 Bison. Warriors 70. Dragon 60. 19 Lions. 70 Rangers.
Pass play coming here. Catch made. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Offensive line fast.
79 Broncos. Buffalo 18. 19 tight. 60 Bobcats. 60 Mustang 19.
4th down. They're going to throw for it. And he's going to have the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers make it a 3-possession game. They'll try this extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Buccaneers stretch their lead to 21.
Broncos 28.
The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. Return coming from the 14. And he'll go out of bounds well into enemy territory. Looks like he's right around the 40-yard line.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
Oh, my son. Ready.
A give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 41-yard line.
Captain. Away.
Shotgun snap to Nix. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on and on.
To the air on 3rd and long. He has the first over the middle. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
At the 19-yard line.
Oh, my son. Ready.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. It's a great extra effort to keep that run going for a nice gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They're going to throw out of the gun. Throws caught. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Hold on, son.
Dobbins on 1st and goal. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the 1st and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Nick's now to throw. He's got it. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Broncos football as we near the end of what has been a largely one-sided game. Touchdown or bust for him here as they set up for 3rd and goal.
Hold on, son.
Handoff now, running right. And he gets in, touchdown! The Broncos get it back to within 2 possessions. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score, don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on 3rd and goal.
Broncos 35.
They recognize the situation they're in now. After that score, they're going to try to get it right back. And the Buccaneers manage to recover the football. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks them though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
Finds him over the middle. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They get 27 on the play. And the Bucs have the first.
10 at the 29-yard line.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Cut near the goal line. And that is a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers make it a 3-score game in the 4th.
Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure is taking advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Broncos 35.
The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. This one doesn't make the landing zone, so this drive's going to start at the 40. And they'll have great field position, Brock, after the unforced error on the kickoff.
Hold on, son.
Give now to the running back. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Christian Harris.
Dose of the hurry up here.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and
Off the play
5.
fake. Here's Nix.
38-yard line.
Finds him on the crossing route. And they're finally able to get to him and touch him down. But damage already done as they pick up that first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
So first down from the 41.
Hold on, son.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Going all the way to the end zone here. And they're going to score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos get it back to within 2 possessions. Wow, just perfect execution there, Brock. Nailing the fade for 6.
Yeah, and when it comes to the fade route, it really is all about timing. And as you said, the execution of it. You have to have the matchup first, but then you need to go connect. A great play.
Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. XP is up and good. And the Broncos get it back to a 14-point game.
56, Broncos 42.
Still down a couple of scores after that. They're going to set up for the onside kick. And the Buccaneers manage to recover the football. Going to be blocked down after reaching the 43.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
1st and 10 from the 43.
10 through 11. Let's go now. 9, 6, 7.
Now throw to start the drive. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Bronco 80. 60 Maverick. 60 Bobcat. 60 Cap 60. Cap 60. Ready.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Has a man downfield. It's Collins. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers have likely locked up the win right there. Nico Collins with the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. So the Buccaneers keeping their offense on the field. 2-point attempt coming up. All right, they're going to throw for it. Nothing doing on that 2-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion.
That is a gold star effort by the defense. First and foremost, you got to defend against the run on this short of a field. To do that and adapt in time to force an incompletion, that's a win-win.
Needed a little more to reach the landing zone, so give him the ball at the 40-yard line. And this drive is going to have some great starting field position as a result of that short kick. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Hold on, set. Ready. Right here, 44. Hey, watch it right here. Go.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Throwing here, Nix. Finds a seam down the middle. He gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos get it back to within 2 possessions. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
The Broncos will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Nick's going to try and throw for it. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. And they aren't going to get there. He's pushed out of bounds, and the try for 2 does not work. Man, just great work by the defense there, Brock. The coverage really forced that throw short of the goal line, and then they got downhill to clean that play up.
And I love that word right there. You just nailed it, downhill. You throw it short, you allow those defenders with great speed and tenacity to come downhill on you. No chance for the 2 points.
Y'all can't talk about basic. He got a more power. Also dangerous.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Throwing from the gun. Connects with the open man downfield. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers make it a 3-score game in the fourth. 3 touchdown catches in one game is rare air, Brock. Safe to say most guys who retire can name every time they did that here in the NFL.
Yeah, I hope he remembers it, but also remember this. Receivers, they're a dependent position. They're dependent on the guys doing their job up front. They're dependent on the...
The kicker gets it. Oh, looks like he's going to throw it. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Bucks get lined up, and they will kick this away. Short kick here, fielded at the 17. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 18-yard line.
Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 16-yard line.
Another carry for him. Looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up 3rd down. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 8.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Defense contains him. That's going to force 4th down as he's dropped for a loss.
That's one of those situations where if you're going to call that play, you better execute it. Because if it works, well, you're a genius. But one little thing gets off. A little bit of penetration. You don't seal the edge, well, you're punting, and that play goes right out the window.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
All right, this is going to be the last play before the 2-minute warning.
Come on.
They'll work against the blitz. Pass it down close. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers put up even more points in a win. So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it pays off for the touchdown.
That one right down the middle. And the Buccaneers grow their lead yet again.
48.
The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. And he didn't strike that one true, Brock. It came down short of the landing zone he had to reach, so give them the football up at the 40. Here's the handoff. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. Looking fast as that clock ticks down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
It's Nix out of the pistol. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Nix from the gun. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. He's limited to a gain of about 3, which means they are well short. This is fourth down.
These are the kind of runs, Kate, that just soften up a defense. Keep working on them, keep working on them. And eventually you're going to break one of those counters for even bigger yardage.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this.
Ready? Mike 44.
Oh, movement on the line before the snap, though. This is going to be a false start. One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Penalty hurts them, but they are still going for it here on fourth down. Desperation time here. Trying to push deep downfield. That one's cut at the 10-yard line. What a time to rip off that type of game, huh? Gets him a first on fourth down.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And it'll be second and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one.
Can't cover it much better than that really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
They'll try and punch it in. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. Third and goal. The offense hoping something can finally go right here. Nix. And it's incomplete on third and goal. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
Jason Sanders on for the field goal. They're going to mark this as a 24-yarder. Sanders sends it through. And that brings it back within 3 scores at least. The gap now 24.
This is a case of, well, just get what you can on the way out the door, Kate. It's already out of reach. Just take the 3, let your kicker get some points, make it a hair closer in the box score.
Buccaneers all set to send it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
19, start, 60, Bobcat, Dragon 60. Ready.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. Pat Surtain has it. And the Broncos are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, it's a position you expect interceptions from, Brock, but not a lot of them come easier than that for a cornerback. His teammate makes the hit as the QB tries to throw it, and it really affected how that one came out.
Yeah, that corner's going to get that pick under his stat column individually, but that was a collective effort. It was all about the pass rush. And those great corners, they know it. They know it takes everybody. The guys up front doing their job, and when the ball falls harmlessly in his hands like that, well, he does his job to finish with the INT.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Joe. Hold on, son.
Blitz coming, Nix. Trying to push deep downfield. And this ball's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. This will be the final play of the game. One final shot here. Taking a final shot at the end zone. And it's caught for the touchdown. No time left. So a positive note at the very end in this loss. The Broncos putting up points in a game decided. Now this one has been a long game, no doubt. But hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
Here he goes, one final shot. And he makes the catch, so hope not entirely extinguished just yet. Still a little glimmer remaining as that makes it a 2-score game here late.
59.
So it's a win for the visiting Buccaneers. And they're one of the fortunate teams to begin the season with a 1-0 record. So far, so good to begin this new campaign. So that's it for us here. Brock Huard, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Buccaneers winners, as we'll see you next time from Denver.
So try it again.